Once upon a time, in a small and peaceful town located in the heart of a big city, there lived a happy family in a quiet part of the city. They had a lively 12-year-old boy named Ryan who studied in the 6th grade. Ryan loved spending his free time outdoors, and his favorite hobby was playing soccer. Almost every day after school, he would go to the public field nearby to practice his soccer skills. Everyone has different strengths, and with practice, progress always comes. One afternoon, Ryan came home from school and sank into the couch. He looked deep in thought. He opened one of his school books, stared at it for a while, and then leaned back with a disappointed look on his face. His father, who had just come inside from the backyard, noticed this unusual behavior and sat beside him. "What's wrong, son?" he asked gently. Ryan explained that he had received a poor grade in math. But more than the bad grade, he was upset because his close friend and neighbor Ethan always scored high marks in math. No matter how hard Ryan tried, he couldn't understand why Ethan was so good at math. His father went to get a glass of water to help Ryan calm down. Once Ryan felt better, his father took him outside to their backyard garden, which was quiet and peaceful. There were tall trees and beautiful flowers everywhere, and the air was filled with the sound of birds chirping. His father said, "Ryan, I want to teach you 3 important lessons from what happened today. Lessons that will help you as you grow up." Ryan was curious and asked what the lessons were. His father replied with a smile, "You will learn them through small challenges. For the first challenge," he said, "I want you to invite Ethan to play soccer with you tomorrow." Ryan agreed, although he didn't understand what the lesson would be. The next day, the weather was nice and sunny. After school, Ryan invited Ethan to join him at the soccer field. Since Ryan practiced every day, he played very well. He scored 3 goals and led his team to victory. Ethan, who didn't play soccer often, struggled and made several mistakes. Later, Ryan ran to his father in the backyard and told him about the game. Still, everyone enjoyed the game. His father smiled and said, "That's your first lesson. Ethan may not be good at soccer, but he's great at math. Just like you're better at soccer, we all have different talents, and that's perfectly okay." The next day, Ryan watched Ethan quietly. Ryan understood the message. Everyone has their own strengths. Then he asked, "What's the second lesson?" His father said, "Tomorrow, observe Ethan at school. Pay close attention to how often he works with numbers." He noticed Ethan solving math problems, doing puzzles, counting things. Even during recess, he saw Ethan counting flower petals and figuring out change while buying snacks. After school, Ryan told his father everything. His father smiled and said, "That's your second lesson. Ethan is good at math because he practices it often and enjoys it. Just like you got good at soccer through practice, the same goes for any skill, even math." Ryan nodded, realizing that improvement takes time and effort. "What's the third lesson?" he asked eagerly. His father paused and then said, "Think about how much better Ethan is at math than you." Ryan thought for a moment and said, "Maybe 3 times better." His father replied, "Then your final challenge is to study math 3 times harder than you do now." Ryan was nervous, but agreed. The next day after school, he sat down to study math. He focused hard for an hour, then pushed himself to keep going for 2 more. After a while, his head began to hurt, and he accidentally fell asleep on his books. His father gently woke him up for dinner and said, "Meet me in the garden after you eat." "Ryan," he said, "this is what happens when you try to master something you don't enjoy." Ryan came with his head down. "I'm sorry, Dad," he said. "I tried really hard, but I got tired and fell asleep." His father smiled and gently patted his head. It's hard to stay focused and disciplined, but when you study something you love, it doesn't feel so difficult. Just like soccer feels fun and easy for you. Then he gave Ryan his final advice. If you want to become good at something, either do what you love or learn to love what you do. Ryan felt grateful for his father's wisdom and promised to always remember these 3 lessons. Moral: if you want to excel at something, either love what you do or learn to enjoy it.